Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, dappling the forest floor where Elijah sits on a fallen log, lost in thought. His thoughtful gaze is fixed on the intricate patterns of a leaf as he sketches meticulously in a worn notebook. He mutters, "Magic is just a story, a way to explain what we don't understand," his voice barely a whisper. The forest hums around him, a silent contradiction to his words, as he continues to draw with intense focus. In a secluded forest clearing, a soft, ethereal glow pulsates, illuminating the twilight with an otherworldly light. The air shimmers, charged with an invisible energy that hints at a magical presence. From the heart of the luminous light, Luna materializes, a fairy with delicate, translucent wings. Her eyes, sparkling like stardust, take in the world with a curious and innocent wonder. Luna's movements are graceful and fluid, as if she is dancing to an unheard melody, exploring a new realm. Elijah, drawn by an ethereal glow, stumbles through the dense forest, his eyes wide with a mixture of fear and wonder. He emerges into a clearing, his breath catching as he beholds Luna, luminous and otherworldly, radiating a soft, captivating light. Their eyes meet across the moonlit glade, and a profound, silent understanding passes between them, transcending words. Luna, initially startled, slowly begins to approach Elijah, her gentle luminescence casting an otherworldly glow upon his awestruck face. He tentatively extends a hand towards her, a gesture of both curiosity and profound vulnerability. Her fingertip brushes his, and a visible spark of pure energy passes between them, a silent testament to their extraordinary connection. In a hidden grotto, Elijah and Luna are bathed in the ethereal glow of bioluminescent plants, the air hushed and still, their shoulders almost touching. A silent, profound conversation unfolds as their eyes meet, filled with unspoken emotion. Luna extends a finger, and with a delicate touch, a tiny flower blooms in her palm, unfurling in the magical light. Elijah watches, utterly captivated by the miraculous bloom, his gaze fixed on Luna and the unfolding wonder. The fairy council chamber pulses with ethereal light, carved from living crystal, a sanctuary of ancient power. Ancient runes on the chamber walls glow faintly, hinting at secrets whispered through centuries. The revered fairy elders, their faces etched with profound wisdom, gather in a solemn, powerful circle. A deep, resonant hum of mystical energy fills the air as the elders begin their grave deliberation. One fairy elder speaks, their voice echoing with the weight of ancient law and timeless tradition. The law is clear. No mortal shall know our world, nor shall a fairy offer their heart to one. The forest floor awakens, bathed in the dappled gold of the first dawn light, as Elijah stirs from slumber. His eyes flutter open to the serene solitude, a profound longing etched on his face. He clutches a luminous feather, its soft glow a stark, ethereal contrast to the emerging day. A new belief dawns within him, a world forever changed by something beyond his comprehension. The fairy glade shimmers under the soft glow of the moon, a realm of ethereal beauty. Luna and other fairies move with synchronized grace, performing a moonlit dance, a vision of pure joy. Yet, Luna's gaze drifts, drawn to the dark, silent expanse of the human forest, a world unknown. A subtle sadness flickers in her eyes, revealing a divided heart, a silent longing that sets her apart. Elijah returns to the ancient forest, his footsteps hushed on the damp earth, a pilgrimage to nature's heart. He kneels before the massive oak, its gnarled branches reaching skyward like ancient welcoming arms. With tender reverence, Elijah places offerings of wild berries and carved figures upon the tree's exposed roots. He waits in quiet devotion, a silent prayer echoing in his heart, a moment of profound connection. In the moonlit forest clearing, Luna reappears, her face a mask of profound trouble. Soft, melodic sounds and urgent, expressive gestures convey her silent warning to Elijah. Her hand presses against her own chest, a silent plea of the danger their connection holds. She points towards the unseen fairy realm, her eyes wide with the dire consequences of their love. Elijah watches, a chilling realization dawning in his eyes as Luna's silent message sinks in. Sunlight filters through the leaves, dappling the forest path as Elijah and Luna walk hand in hand, their joy radiating. A subtle apprehension shadows their expressions, a stark contrast to the warmth of their intertwined fingers. Luna steals a glance at Elijah, her eyes filled with a tender longing, a silent acknowledgement of their precious moments. Elijah returns her gaze, a profound love etched on his face, cherishing the fleeting seconds they share. Their steps are light yet heavy with unspoken emotions, each movement a testament to their deep connection. The forest embraces them, a beautiful, temporary haven for their love, knowing their time together is precious and fleeting. The fairy elders, their faces etched with grave concern, convene in the chamber, their ethereal forms radiating displeasure. Long, shifting shadows dance across the chamber walls as the elders' disapproval fills the air. In the chamber's heart, a glowing, ephemeral projection flickers to life, captivating all eyes. Fleeting images of Elijah and Luna together, their intimacy forbidden, flash across the projection. The lead elder's voice cuts through the tension. "This transgression cannot stand. The balance must be restored." Under the spectral moonlight, long shadows stretch like grasping fingers across the silent forest clearing. Luna cries out, a sudden, searing pain twisting her features, her body racked with an invisible torment. A blinding flash of light erupts from her, an ethereal explosion that forces her to stumble, her wings flickering erratically. Her wings struggle to hold their form, shimmering and dissolving as if battling an unseen force. Elijah rushes forward, his face etched with profound concern, his hand reaching out to steady her fragile form. His gaze is fixed on Luna, a silent plea for her to endure the overwhelming agony. Elijah and Luna stand within an ancient stone circle, the massive megaliths around them humming with dormant magic. Luna's face is etched with somber seriousness as she reveals the grave consequences of their actions. Her voice trembles as she warns, "The fairy law is absolute, Elijah. To break it, it means a gradual fading of my essence." Her eyes, filled with sorrow, meet his as she whispers, "A slow return to pure energy. I would cease to be." Deep within the shrouded forest, Elijah hunches over ancient texts, a desperate scholar illuminated by a lone, flickering lantern. Shadows dance wildly across his determined face, mirroring the frantic urgency with which he flips through forgotten lore. Each brittle page turned is a silent plea, a desperate search for knowledge to save Luna from an unseen fate. His fingers trace faded symbols, hope and despair battling in his eyes as the solution remains just beyond his grasp. The forest night presses in, a silent witness to Elijah's solitary, agonizing quest for a miracle. The flickering light casts a haunting glow, emphasizing the profound isolation of his impossible task. The forest clearing awakens with the first rays of dawn, casting long, ethereal shadows as Luna's fading glow illuminates the scene. Elijah, tears streaming down his face, pulls Luna close, his body trembling as her translucent form begins to dissipate. He clutches her tighter, feeling her essence vanish, leaving a cold void where her warmth once lingered. Luna's lips move, forming a final, inaudible word, a silent, enduring testament of her love in the fading light. The morning sun filters through the forest canopy, casting dappled light across a serene clearing. Elijah sits alone, his gaze distant, profound sadness etched into his features, a silent testament to loss. A single, vibrant wildflower unfurls its brilliant petals precisely where Luna last stood, a poignant symbol. He reaches out, his fingers gently brushing against the soft petals, a quiet understanding settling over him. A somber voice narrates, "Some love stories, though beautiful, are not meant to last in this world." Elijah's hand lingers on the flower, a silent farewell to a love that bloomed and faded too soon.